as you can see, the gang is here. Drum roll necessary, yes! What just happened?
Life.
Wow, you're aware that we don't need a test run, guys. This is like crazy, but I love it. We don't need a test run because you know the stuff we're made of. Look, we set the pace and others follow. Hey, bragging rights. Welcome to East Special.
All right, guys, you know that we are all about the entertainment business. And
Yes.
you know that is the reason we strive to give you all the best every day. Now, it's time to make your lunchtime TV an absolute delight as we hook you up this Wednesday afternoon.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come through in all weather and the gang is complete.
Formation.
Join us online on Twitter and Instagram. It's TVC Connect with the hashtag #IsSplash on TVC. And of course on Facebook, we're facebook.com/TVC
Okay,
Connect.
before we continue, we have to talk about that.
That
What was
Enrique's
yours? Yours was like
mine
this.
was formation.
Me, mine was.
Enrique's own was. I don't.
Mine is.
Oje's one like this with no muscle.
No, don't do that.
All right, guys. So link up with us. Let's do this together like we always do. It's your girl Amanda Dara. Today you can call me Mandy the Flyest.
Wow, it just be changing, don't it? It just be changing.
Wow, and of course, you already know it's His Royal Highness's Flyness. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
Call and response.
Okay, guys, my name is simply Foladile, and it will always be that simple. I can promise you that much.
Well, you can always call her Effungadi too. Only for me though.
Wow.
Erica with the dimples. That's just it. That's the only thing.
Today,
Well, that's what I always say. Your favorite TV girl.
Okay.
I know you had it.
Really? All right, guys, so what do we have planned for you today? Now, there's entertainment news coming up shortly. Then Rewind, where you get a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history. And of course, there's Woman Crush Wednesday.
Ooh. Then I will be taking us through some Tweetville savagery and humor later. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. After which we'll enjoy a studio session with an exceptional producer.
Then to be time for our daily top 5, where we'll be taking a look at 5 popular musical instruments in Nigeria.
Okay, and later on the show, one of us will be ranting on the Chew It Up segment. Then you get a quick recap of all that you might have missed in the news. Right after that, it will be time for the most authentic countdown.
Tell them.
And that is the E-Splash Countdown! Okay, guys, we're ready. We'll kick things off right after this break. Do not move a muscle. Stay there.
Look at that.
Amanda, not true. It'll be like Jazzy.
I beg. Yeah, what is it saying?
Talentless.
Break it down.
Oh, no, Allah.
Okay.
God will make way. Well, not God, but like where we open shop.
Like
Doors will open
unto you.
Amen.
Say you see that rubber. Rubber is money.
Okay.
It go touch
It will touch
Gbogbo. It will touch all
That
of
means
us.
it will touch all of us. Yes, now. What do you
OJ,
think?
you speak Yoruba. I don't know why you're acting like you're foreign.
No.
OJ,
OJ speaks only the abuse part of Yoruba. That's the only thing he knows how to say.
OJ, I was saying Iroyayo before the show.
He said, then he stopped and said, good news. I said, finish it.
We don't be deceived by this guy.
By the way, guys, I was told by OJ, this is OJ shirt.
Wow. Start by OJ. OJ.
Please,
OJ, thank you for giving me this shirt.
I'll send you my invoice.
Couple goals.
I will send you my invoice.
What's wrong with you?
It's small thing.
Shirt that is not even...
OJ, you got someone a watch this week. You gave Arike a shirt. When are you going to give Amanda and I something? Is it because we're not sitting on the same side?
No, when I travel next time.
You did not travel. You've been in Lagos. Guys. Anyway, it's time for our entertainment news. Away from all this craziness. We're going to be saying that a lot today. Just prepare. All right, guys. Olamide, yes, Bado Snare welcomes second child. Nigerian rapper Olamide has welcomed his second child with his baby mama and fiancé, Adebukumi Aisha Suleiman, in the United States. Now, the rapper made the announcement via his Instagram page with a picture of him carrying the newborn baby with the caption, July the 1st, Churekmi Miles Adedeji. The birth of this new baby comes 4 years after Olamide welcomed his first son, Batifeori Maximiliano Adedeji. Now, Olamide proposed to Adebukumi and mother of his children in 2018. Okay, you wanted to say something? You're not sure if they're still engaged? Is that what?
I don't think they're still engaged.
So they've done marriage low-key?
Low-key.
That's
okay.
what
That's
word
good
on the
news.
street. So I heard that
I
actually.
like that news.
Exactly. So the one that they told us last is
But
that they're
I
engaged.
really like the fact that Olamide has been with her for a very long time, even before the birth of the first child.
yeah.
Right from university, they have been together and they have been working, and they have grown together. That's amazing. You don't really see that in a lot of celebrities, musicians, especially nowadays.
And not to throw jabs at anybody, if people are wondering why Olamide has stayed, relevant and he's been consistent and he's been doing music, it's because he has been able to stick with one woman. Some people, it's to understand.
OJ.
Some people, when you are sharing your blessing up and down, you do want each one down, go.
Arike and Amanda, OJ and I might have a bit of tea, but we'll give you after the show. OJ, what else do we have in the Nigerian news?
Wow, I don't have any tea. Don't set me up.
OJ is the one that gave me the tea to drink,
Yeah, going to give us
We'll
this.
drink it after the show. Hey.
Anyways, moving on to our next story. Kafi condemns Naira Marley's new dance. He has Guinness World Record holder and Nigerian dancer Kafi has come out to condemn a new dance step pioneered by singer Naira Marley. The dance step, which is called Soapy, is one that mimics a man masturbating. Yes, Kafi took to her Instagram page to state her disapproval, writing, and I quote, "This is a no. Hashtag my opinion. As dancers, we should also speak for what is right. We shouldn't encourage this for the sake of trend, especially when it's not even censored away from kids. As an adult self, it's offensive. Hashtag rubbish," end quote. She further put out a post saying, and I quote, "I'm sorry, but I can't take this. In the history of Niger dance, I have never seen a more disgusting, immoral dance like this so-called soapy. It should never be encouraged. I'm really disappointed," end quote. Naira Marley is in the news for something controversial, as we all know, ladies.
Yeah,
Yet again, oh.
honestly speaking, I'm really with Kafi on this one.
Same here.
Because in the bid to say, okay, we're dancing, we're forming trends, people are learning stuff, and Naira Marley obviously is a huge influence on the youth. And
Right
then
about
you make this
now.
kind of thing as a dance. So a young guy can walk up to a young babe and just start doing, and then it's like, what are you doing? I was like, we're just dancing. It's just a dance. Soapy, like, nah, I'm really with her on this
It's
one.
actually disgusting. It is really disgusting. I haven't seen anyone do it, but the thought of it alone is just disgusting. And I think I'm with Kafi on this.
I have a few things to say on this. The first is, so let's break it down, right? So you guys know Naira Marley was in jail.
Yeah.
And then he came out, and there's this joke about jail, about dropping the soap. Yes.
I got
That's
it.
Yes.
where the inspiration
So,
came from.
so I remember our music journalist, Joey Akan, he had put up a post, I think it was last week, that, this is soapy dance, I'm still trying to learn it, but I've failed, I can't do it. And then he comes back days after and he's like, yo, you guys, so this soapy dance is actually, and then he broke down the jail thing and, the soap thing. I can't get into that because daytime TV, and he was like, this is so disgusting. Now, this Kafi thing, people have been saying, okay, on the scale of morality, you didn't speak out against twerking.
Corner.
And one corner, exactly. Because one corner is very
very similar to that.
in a
as
corner
well.
doing funny things. And so it's like, okay, one corner twerking, and then you're shouting about a masturbation mimicking dance. Like, so are we just speaking?
So the
double
opinion is
standard?
divided right about now. Even like a dancer, Pinky Debbie, was against what Kafi was saying. Like, why are you speaking now? You didn't speak against other dance step. Why this particular dance step? Then other celebrities are in support, some are against. Fans of Naira Marley are against. Like, they are in support of what Naira Marley is doing, obviously. They said, in case if you don't like it, it's a dance step for our song. Go and dance your own dance and listen to other
To be
songs.
honest, that's a
We're not
very
telling
bad
you.
way of viewing things, because
yeah.
you say if you don't like it, go and find another dance step. But the
Or
truth
go
of the
and
matter
listen to another
is, you
song.
mentioning twerking just now made me just realize how my mind has been sensitized to think that twerking is just a dance. It's actually not just it's just not normal for you to just stand and start moving your bum up and down. It's not actually normal.
It didn't start
So
from Nigeria, one. Two,
But we like Western
it's not been put in our faces like, oh.
It hasn't?
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. It's not like,
surprise.
it's not like a trend. It's not like the way you want to struggle to dance shaku shaku.
It
No,
hasn't?
it has been a trend.
Was it not 2 years ago?
For a
was
really
a
long time. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. It didn't start now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And it didn't start from just Nigeria.
And that I agree
Do you understand
with.
what I'm saying?
That I
And
agree with.
it's if you're to look at it, you're like, I'm a bata dancer. So in bata dance, there is a part of it where you go down and you're shaking your bum.
But
it is traditional. It is a traditional dance where we have all our moms doing all the whole shaking. It doesn't mean that we are the ones that have called it twerking, because now we know what it's called. But at the time,
I'm
it was a
surprised,
cultural dance.
Arike.
We'll start
No, I can't-
Okay. I'm
The
listening.
cultural, it's a
Okay,
cultural
Bata
dance.
is
The
not-
cultural- the
it's
cultural
not the
dance
same
involves-
as
Can never
twerking.
ever, I will not sit down here
not
and
a-
allow you equate the waist moving in Bata.
I'm not saying the waist
to
moving. I'm not
twerking.
saying it is the same thing exactly, but I'm saying
Pattern.
shaking of the bum while dancing.
Waist.
It started from the cultural dance thing.
Yeah, but
Because
as you can
even when
see-
you were growing up, you would do all this shakiti bum. Did you do it?
But it's very different. When you're twerking, you already know the kind of things you're going to use to twerk. You're usually using very see-through
using
stuff. You're
instruments.
using, it's more of a seduction
shorts.
type of dance than a cultural dance.
So it wasn't this intense then. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying twerking. We used to twerk as Bata dancers or olden days. We used to twerk. I'm not saying
clear that
it is
up,
what it
please.
is. No, I'm not saying twerking is cultural dance. I'm just saying the movement of the bum while dancing. So that's why most people do not think, oh, twerking was so much of a big deal because, oh, before when we were Kukuma doing our cultural dance, we shake bum. But this one, at what point did men start, come on, it's disgusting.
Osha in the club. Ew.
What do you hear, a guy? You just be yeah or nay?
Hell no.
Okay, awesome. Moving on.
All right, guys, moving on to the foreign scene. R. Kelly's lawyer wants R. Kelly's ex-wife jailed or fined for slamming singer in public. Now, this is juicy and interesting. R. Kelly's lawyer wants R. Kelly's ex-wife, Andrea Kelly, fined or jailed for the comments she has been making about her ex-husband in public. Now, according to R. Kelly's lawyer, Steve Greenberg, Andrea Kelly is supposed to be bound to silence by the terms of her and R. Kelly's 2009 divorce decree. Now, Steve Greenberg is said to have filed a motion asking a judge to fine or jail Andrea for breaking a confidentiality clause in their divorce agreement. Now, it is reported that the terms of the 2009 divorce settlement state that R. Kelly and Andrea are not supposed to take jabs at each other. However, in his motion, Steve Greenberg stated that Andrea broke the agreement by appearing on countless media outlets, disparaging R. Kelly and making accusations and charges involving him.
Wow,
Okay, well, so there's more on this story, actually, before we talk about it. So now you guys might remember that Andrea Kelly's interviews in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary included accusations of abuse and manipulation during her marriage to the singer. Now, Steve Greenberg also added that Andrea Kelly has been making money from slamming her ex-husband in these interviews and appearances. Andrea Kelly's lawyer, Alison Motta, however, has said that R. Kelly had also broken their agreement numerous times over the years when he talked about their marriage. And in Alison Motta's words, and I quote, "There is nothing that is confidential anymore. Now he's trying to punish her for forcing him to comply with financial obligations. It's just another attempt to punish and control her, this time from afar." Dun, dun, dun.
I actually think that's
true?
correct. Yes, yes, I actually think that he's trying to control her because here are the things. You have several charges against you for different kinds of assault, sexual assault, and whatever it is that he was charged with. And then you're now picking your ex-wife and saying that she broke your confidentiality clause. I'm not sure that's not the focus.
There are things like
That's
that.
not
You're
the
not supposed to talk. She has gone ahead in the interview and was saying things.
But he has said things as well.
You broke the clause.
You broke clause, you broke clause.
But two of them, they're even though.
So we cannot come from angle, but the angle of that, I almost said, wait. See, this thing is tricking me. The angle of that, now I understand what you're saying, Amanda, which is that, look, something more important is at hand.
Yeah.
There are sexual allegations against you, and she felt the need to speak up. If you have to do that,
he's pulling on like threads.
Yeah, but I agree.
Nothing.
But if you have to go back on that agreement, then what you do is go about it the legal way. So maybe revoke that agreement so that you can then speak up and help the investigation.
So here's my opinion. I think R. Kelly has hidden under this kind of clauses a lot in the past. He has hidden under the settlement where you go to court and there's a non-disclosure agreement and he settles and everything just dies down, everything's under the carpet. Now, in the interview with Surviving R. Kelly, where people are speaking up, now you can also say that they are defaming his character, there's no proof and all of that, but they are speaking up because they feel like this is more important than a non-disclosure or than a defamation of character. They're speaking up to say this is who he is. Now, as I said earlier, I still feel like he's pulling on threads because this is not as important as the cases that are against him.
That I agree with. That I agree with. And people have also called an attention seeker and that, you've been quiet all these years and then this one comes and you want to jump and trend on this one.
And he's trying to avoid paying child support.
Exactly.
As in,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, take the back seat.
All right,
Drama.
moving on to some more foreign news now. Choreographer Emma Portner says Justin Bieber barely paid her anything for her work.
Yikes.
Now, in the wake of singer Justin Bieber criticizing Taylor Swift for publicly calling out his longtime manager, Scooter Braun, who is Justin's former choreographer, Emma Portner is now calling Justin out too. Now, after Justin Bieber showed support for his manager on Instagram, adding that Taylor Swift's action will incite her fans to go and bully Scooter, Emma Portner, who choreographed Justin Bieber's Purpose World Tour in 2016, has claimed that she was not well paid for her work. Now, she also believes this degrades women in the industry, including herself. Now, the Canadian dancer wrote in a now expired Instagram story to Justin Bieber, and I quote, "I regret working under your name." Now, she went on and said, "I gave your universe my naive body, creativity, time, and effort twice for the contents that you made millions off of. Now, why I made zilch. I couldn't afford to eat. I was sweeping studio floors to be able to practice my own craft, and the way you degrade women is an abomination." Now, this all came after Justin Bieber showed support for his manager, Scooter Braun, after singer Taylor Swift recently called him out, saying that she was grossed out that he's acquiring the rights to her old music. Now, the pop star wrote online that she's devastated that her master recordings had been sold off to him when he purchased her former label, Big Machine Label Group, in a $300 million deal. Ooh, that's a lot. Now, she wrote, "Scooter has stripped me of my life work and that I wasn't given an opportunity to buy. Essentially, my musical legacy is about to lie in the hands of someone who tried to dismantle it."
This story is in two parts.
Yes, I was about to say that, OJ. Like, there's so many facets to this.
Well, so I do know that she's talking about her six albums being bought over by Scooter.
Scooter Braun has money.
So that's his, as in $300 million is a whole lot. And now she's saying that allegedly that he has been bullying her for a very long time throughout her career, and has been trying to take her down. And then for him to now purchase her life work is not to her advantage.
Awesome. So that's one part.
Yeah,
And then Justin comes on Instagram because now Scooter manages Kanye, Ariana Grande, Justin.
Justin.
Yeah, exactly. And discover Justin. So Justin comes on Instagram and defending him. Of course. I mean, you would do that for your manager, right? And then he's like that Taylor Swift is just trying to bully him, as in bully Scooter, and she's trying to incite her fans as well. Because obviously, with such a name like Taylor, if you're saying this, then fans are going to hop on your side. And then Emma Portner, you can take it over from here.
She decided to go on social media to call out Justin Bieber that you are not supposed to be shaming a woman. After all what you've done to me, you ripped me off, I suffered for you, we worked together, and you didn't pay me off. I don't know, this is just messy, man.
And then she
Really
also
messy.
said that...
and even with the picture that he posted with, I think, Kanye and somebody else in 2016, when the whole drama with Kanye West and her happened, and he was like, "Taylor, what's up?" So she's also calling him out for that. So he had to apologize for that as well.
And she's calling him out for being anti-LGBT community as well, because she's married to Ellen Page, the actress, and and now Justin, you guys know that he's super Christian now, and I don't know if I can mention the name of the church, but a really big church abroad, and he's really he's really cool with the pastor of that church, and then she's like, "Oh, that church stands against the LGBT community." Of course, it's a church, right?
Yeah, but then that one is like, why is she dragging somebody's church into it? That one is too deep, Abby.
I'm like, just stay on the matter. So, I mean, it's sad to see that Justin, to believe these accusations against Justin. Like, I mean, he works really hard, and then to know that you're not
giving credit to
work as well.
So it doesn't only happen here too.
I feel like it happens all over the world.
Drama.
So there you go, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrap on the news. And of course, we're moving to our next segment. Today, in celebrity birthday, is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 2, Church of Scientology.
Yes,
that's why people
the one
don't
I want
like
to
him.
talk about.
Like, talk about that. Like, people are against, like, you, my guy, you are a mentor, and you're not a Christian, you're not a Muslim, Scientology.
It's Scientology.
Creepy much.
There's
No,
so many
it's not
things that can-
creepy. He's entitled to his.
Yeah, I think that's what he wants to do. That's his belief.
No,
He
don't
believes
worry.
in the-
Happy
in the-
birthday, Tom
in
Cruise.
science,
We'll
yeah.
talk about why people say
That-
it's
why
creepy.
people say it's
Today is your
creepy.
birthday, so let's focus on great things. Look, very successful action movies. Tom Cruise is the guy. So much success.
And still
Well
old
done.
and pulling those stunts. The last Mission Impossible, he got injured pulling the stunts, jumping from one building to the other. It's crazy, man.
What is he, like 55 these days or something?
Old man
In his
and he's
50s,
still-
yeah. I believe he's in his 50s. I need to confirm
Oh, wow.
the age. Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, so moving on. Up next, Woman Crush Wednesday, so check it out.
Woman Crush today is the skilled and talented Asisat Oshuala. Asisat Lamina Oshuala was born on the 9th of October in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Asisat is currently a forward at the Barcelona Feminine with the number 20. In 2014, she was the highest goal scorer at the 2014 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, while in September of the same year, she was made a member of the Order of the Niger by former President Goodluck Jonathan. In 2015, she won the BBC Women's Footballer of the Year, and recently at the FIFA Women's World Cup, she was presented the Player of the Match by Visa. Still not resting on her oars, Asisat became the first African and Nigerian to score in a Women's Champions League final. She's also the first African and Nigerian player to feature in the final of the UEFA Women's Champions League. Here are 5 things you should know about Asisat Oshuala. Asisat was nicknamed Sedoff after male footballer Clarence Sedoff by her teammates. Oshuala was a member of the Super Falcons team who won the African Women's Championship in 2016. Oshuala incurred the wrath of her parents when she dropped out of school to pursue a football career. On the 31st of January 2019, Spanish club FC Barcelona Feminine Women signed Oshuala on a loan deal till the end of the season. She was voted African Women's Footballer of the Year 3 times. What's not to love about Asisat Oshuala? And that's why she's our Woman Crush today.
what?
I think there's always music in Foladene's head.
There is, guys.
Yeah, she's always
Don't judge me. All right, guys. This is Tweetville. Yes, it is time for all the savagery, humor, and craziness social media has to offer in 5 minutes or less. Dun, dun, dun. Amanda and OJ, are you ready?
Yes, we is.
Awesome. Okay. So this is the picture of, for Game of Thrones fans, Tyrion Lannister.
You don't.
OJ.
Or Peter Dinklage, the actor. But yeah, and his face looking confused, of course. And Daddy Oyoyo tweeted, I took my dad's car to the mechanic. After the Yoruba man fixed it, he stood at the other side of the road shouting, horn the car, horn it. I pressed and pressed the horn so much, but he kept on shouting. After 5 minutes, he angrily came to the car, saying, you know they hear English.
I just want it. The car, honey.
Who know the hear English now?
See, what happened was,
Oh, wow.
so there's something called H factor,
Yes.
which is common to, with the Yoruba people, but Edo people
It
have it
is.
as well, so I don't know what
It's
they're doing there.
actually
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, and where like you put H where there's no H and you remove H where there should be H. And so this guy was trying to say on the car, which is still not correct English. So put it on. But the mechanic was trying to say on the car, on the car. And I said, horn the car, horn it.
Horn it.
That guy can't press horn. He was pressing. Anyway, moving on to the next tweet.
Oh my
This
gosh. I
finished
think
me.
mechanics need to actually do like a school of, yeah, like basic English. No, for real, because even when they start saying cut your hand, I never understand what they're
You will
saying.
adjust.
What is cut your hand? Then do, I'm like, I don't know what you're
Reverse
talking about.
back.
No, but at the end of the day, like a lot of these people don't have the opportunity to go to school, and so they're trying to make something out of their lives, and it's commendable. Look, if it's cut your hand or reverse
Okay, so
back,
I want to ask you a question. What's the meaning of cut your hand?
cut your hand is like turn it. That's what they mean. There's something called Nigerian English now, so we've come to understand that.
But which
English.
direction? You will not now know.
Cut your hand to the left.
Eh,
He will tell
there's
you
a-
cut your hand to the right.
No, the other way, cut it. We understand. Communication is key. As long as I can understand, we're good. So Angel Gucci, and I mean,
Wow.
with Gucci these days, you gotta be careful because much talk about. Yeah. Anyway,
Gucci
so the
pasta?
teacher, yeah. So the teacher, leave me alone.
OJ.
So the teacher said, And this is a puppy looking so confused and like, I don't even know. And so the teacher said, our topic for today is photosynthesis. What did I just say? And students are like, exactly. So students are like, our topic for today is photosynthesis. And teacher is like, so what is photosynthesis? And students are like,
Our topic for today.
like, don't stress me. You've not told me the meaning. You're not telling me about green plants and all that. You just told me our topic for today. And I said, what is it? Our topic
for today.
And it makes so much sense.
That's the best reply, Sha. Funny enough.
You guys must have
But if you try this thing.
No, it's actually correct English. It's called question tag.
Yeah.
Who is Foladele? Foladele is a girl. Foladele is who?
A girl.
If you try this thing, you're going to need an outside. Hands up and close your eyes.
So this is comedian ABA, and you guys know that his crying face is a very popular thing on social media.
Honestly.
And they've made a meme out of it, and someone wrote, he mistakenly recharged his phone with 10,000 naira instead of 1,000 naira from his bank, out of only 11,000 naira in his account. So sad.
Sad.
You know, so I do mobile transfer for credit, before airtime, whatever you call it. And so I can really relate. The day you got mistakenly.
No.
We have a question. When you make this mistake, can they
There's
refund
nothing
your
you
money?
can do. There's nothing you can do. You can just transfer credit.
You can't. I'm sure if you call the customer care, they won't even. Girl, sit down. What? You want to take your money back now? Anyway, moving on.
One chance.
So Dr. Dipo Awojide, so of course BB Niger is back and Pepper Dem season, everybody's going crazy. And so Benny Dipo, who is quite a riot on Twitter, tweeted, funny how hashtag BB Niger is filled with folks from London and the other abroad. All the people that nearly died at Ikeda the other day were not selected. Hell, I know someone
This table that is shaking.
Break the table, my brother. BB Niger auditions, people almost killed themselves.
Almost legit.
Faint
2 days.
Oh, wow.
And they kept saying it. They're not going to pick you people. They have a plan. Well, abroad people. They said, somebody was
There are other auditions. I guess they pick people from that particular venue. Then other auditions for people that want to participate from outside the country who are Nigerians too.
okay.
How about that?
That's what. So believe OJ. What he said.
Don't, well, I mean, I think it's his opinion.
Abio, there's truth and there's OJ's opinion.
Wow.
So Madam Kofo tweeted, I think this is the last one, and this is a baby looking so cute and innocent, and said, boldness is when you enter inside a football viewing center and remove the DSTV cord and shout, brethren, I brought the word of God.
My guy.
And you, and the word you brought,
My guy.
and your life,
No, you're looking for trouble.
you're not going to make it out alive. I can guarantee you that.
Which club has Agbero, especially when it's all those Arsenal fans, all those Man U fans that are playing?
They'll stone you.
When
And
you do
Chelsea
this-
fans.
No, Chelsea fans will not. We are not that brutal. We'll just say, my guy, please plug it back. We need to watch
And
the
men
TV.
change when they're watching football. They become angry, aggressive. I don't even know.
Like, why are you passing my phone? Wait, get out.
You see, we're just even talking. Okay, calm down.
Do they change or that's what's really inside?
All right,
On that
that's
note, thank you very much.
all right, great stuff, Oladele. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, we'll take a break. I'll return shortly.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the goddamn sugar.
Let him
You
feel
sound
himself.
like
Let
you're
him feel
speaking,
himself.
I don't even know.
It's Jamaican,
That's not patois.
Jamaican, patois. I'm the goddamn sugar.
You sound Italian. I've told this thing before.
Yeah, he
It's the
always
tongue.
mixes
It's
it.
Jamaican.
It's the Hispanic tongue, don't mind me.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on swiftly with the show.
Yeah.
Up next is Studio Session. This afternoon on Studio Session, we put our spotlight on super producer Lush Beats as he schools us on music production. Enjoy this.
Yo, 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 what up, beautiful people? It's your boy Lush on the beat. You're welcome to my studio session right here. So how you guys doing? So today I'm going to take you through the process of making one of my hit songs. I made few hit songs, a lot of songs, few hit songs, you know, based on Nigeria. Okay. I made Bobo, I've made Ohima, DJ Spino, Mr. Easy, you'll be surprised. I've made That's Enough For You, I've made Bieber, She. But today, I'm taking you through Madu. DJ. So that clap. And yeah, my signature, everybody's asking me what's the same. Same whatever you hear, basically, but same Lush. Alright? Yeah, shakers. So I went back to church, you know, because I started playing conga drums when I was very little, so I give them coco, coco, coco. Just simple basic thing, you know, sometimes simplicity is key, you know, very easy. And that's what we have here. Coco, coco. Hey. The way I work with Kiss Daniel most times, like it's either I send him a beat, he records himself, or I go to his studio and we create from scratch. So Mado, I sent it to him and boom, we recorded it and I was like, yo, come to the studio, come listen to this, we got a hit. And I got to the studio, trust me, we got a hit. I didn't know it was going to be like smash like this, trust me. Who knows? I didn't know because it was in an album. You don't know what was going to be a smash, but we give thanks to who? To God, making things run smoothly and making things possible. Yeah, so I use FL Studio to produce my music. I use Cubase to record my vocals. And yeah, that's how I got my top notch. So advice to young producers, be yourself. First thing first, be true to yourself. Take God serious too. And make sure you're not doing this because your aunties, friends, sisters, son is a producer or something. No, make sure you're doing this for a good cause. Yeah, and let's listen to what I've created, listen to the instrumental, Madu, and sing along if you know the lyrics. Guys, don't mind me, this is how I like working. Very low lights so that no distractions, you know. But yeah, lights on. Shori, lights on. Come on. Yo, so I'm afraid or I'm sorry that I have to go. This is the end of my studio session right here. My name is Lush on the beats. L-U-S-S-H. If I see you write one S there, I'll show you. L-U-S-S-H underscore B-A-T-T. Catch me live. Or anywhere you go. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye. Off.
What's going on with you
What just
today?
happened?
We were in the studio with him,
so-
we were like
so-
producing our own.
Wow. Okay.
Didn't you learn one or two things?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Lush Beats, not
You
from
cannot-
you guys.
Pow.
Okay, wait for my beats.
On that note,
You will see my team.
Haters are gone on hey.
Leave them. You will see my team. To God be the glory.
Yeah, welcome back to our team.
guys, it's time for Daily Top 5. Yes, let's talk about top 5 musical instruments in Nigeria. Yeah, popular ones, of course. Now, the role musical instruments play in music cannot be underestimated, as they provide the necessary rhythm one needs to enjoy and play good music. Imagine instruments didn't exist in the world of music. Boring! Thanks, Mandy. Especially here in Nigeria, where rhythm is a big deal for us. At weddings, parties, in churches, it's all around us. So, here are 5 of the popular Nigerian musical instruments in no particular order. Number 1, the keyboard. Very similar to the piano.
What's
sorry.
going on with you? Keyboard.
Oh, just should be like from that you know music and stuff. What's
Yeah.
the difference between a keyboard and a piano?
Good one.
Think on that, my G. Think on that while I proceed.
You don't want me to answer?
Don't you just love the feel of the keyboard when it's being played by an expert? Yes, not OJ. Aside the fact that a keyboard is one of the instruments that make a frequent feature on Nigerian songs, it's also widely played in churches, homes, music concerts, and so on. Nigerian artists notable for using this instrument include Kobam Zasukwo, Wale Oni, amongst others. Yeah.
So what's the
Yeah,
difference between
yeah.
keyboard, piano, and organ?
You tell us now. We asked
we
you
asked
the
the question.
question.
Just move on.
He doesn't know.
Oh,
Harry can go on, he doesn't know.
All right, guys, number 2. So,
God bless you.
yeah. Number 2.
For bata dancers like you.
Yes.
No, but we have the bata drum. Just
Excuse.
Oh, wow.
we have the bata drum. We have 3 types of music.
One day you dance bata for us.
For later on. Okay, so we've got a quick break before we talk about our number 2, which is Gongo, and we'll be right back. So while I was about to talk about Gongo, we decided to show you a music video that had Gongo playing.
We decided.
You know,
They'll just play it smart
Yeah.
and go and lose focus.
then that's it. So now this drum is known by many names, depending on whom you ask. This instrument is often regarded as the talking drum. Thanks to the sound it can produce that resembles human speech. Bang, 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 bang.
no,
What did I
no.
just say? People don't know.
My
It
name
is
is
usually shaped like, like an hourglass, but you can meet other variations. Now at your next Owambe or your church Thanksgiving, look out for this one. So you can
Actually,
hold it. This
I'm
is
not
how
sure
you
any
carry
party is
it. And
complete.
you know, do you guys know something about the talking drum? That sometimes when they hold the string, it's not just for fancy. It's actually like
Makes a
the
different
guitar.
sound.
Oh,
So it's like it's a functioning string.
okay. Look at that.
So yeah.
All right, now
I
we
taught
know.
you that.
Now we know.
Wow,
Thank you.
pride
Thank
much.
you. We have to
Credit to
confirm
me.
it though. We have to confirm
But it's
that.
true now. What do you think those
What's
things are?
Amanda saying?
I don't know.
Do you know talking drum?
Let's just move on to the next instrument, guys. All right, we're talking about the guitar now. There's nothing like hearing the strumming or the plucking or the strings of a guitar, accompanied by a sonorous voice like mine. So beautiful.
Wow.
Now, the guitar has also had a very major influence on pop culture as it's used in a wide variety of musical genres worldwide. Now, there are variations of this instrument like the electric guitar, the acoustic types, and here in Nigeria, Bears, Asha, Sunny Ade, and some of the well-known artists are known to play the guitar.
Honestly, I'm a huge fan of this instrument. I actually wish I could play it. I always say to people, just find me someone who plays the guitar and can sing, and I'm good. I'm just lost.
So what?
Honestly.
And
So what?
Asha, I listen to a lot of
It's a
Asha,
thing
like
for me.
a
So
lot
what's
of
the
Asha.
difference between box guitar, lead guitar, bass guitar? Yeah.
I'll tell you the difference between
Acoustic
I'll tell you
guitar.
the difference between acoustic and electric.
You don't plug it.
I'll tell you the difference between acoustic
Okay.
and electric.
Okay.
Electric is the type that was it Jazz Priest who came
Yes,
the other day?
yes.
That has like extra that like all the
That's why I say you need to actually connect that one to electricity for it
and
to work.
acoustic is the one that's just like strings. You
Yeah.
don't hear the
String.
backing.
You don't hear the backing. What makes it? What makes it?
You didn't answer the keyboard and piano question.
What makes it an acoustic guitar, Foladele?
She doesn't know.
At number 4, guys.
Moving on to the next one. Yes, shekere. This musical instrument is made out of dried vine gourds. Yes, it may be twisted, shaken, or slapped to produce a variety of sounds effect. It's widely used by live band, house fellowship, and of course churches too.
This is the truth, my dear friend. House fellowship,
said the
tambourine
house
and shekere.
Come and see the Lord
Children
is
of...
good.
No, this your skirt is too short.
Wow, are they judging you in your house fellowship? Well, girl, you need to leave.
They'll just ring it in your ear.
Why are you wearing so ring?
Finally, on our daily top 5, yes, the saxophone. Now we're Nathaniel Bassi. Okay, so when it comes to classical music, the saxophone is a widely used instrument. Yes, you can find it in concerts as well as in the jazz and contemporary music genres. And you can find it used in some styles of rock and roll, and of course in pop music as well. In Nigeria, the likes of BJ Sax, Yemi Sax, and Femi Kuti play the saxophone. It's like you have to have sax in your name, so we know that you're a sax player.
I think the saxophone is a very,
Nathaniel Bassi Sax.
I think it's a very serious instrument. Like if you play the sax or the trumpet, you are a musician.
God bless you. OJ, what's the
Honestly
difference? Arike,
speaking.
what's the difference between a sax and a trumpet?
All right, this is where we wrap up the first half of the show. Still to come, we have entertainment news recap and the top 10 countdown. You already know. Don't go anywhere right now. We'll be right back. The trumpet.
No.
We are back.
Nice one.
All right, guys. Welcome back to E-Splash, the hottest Nigerian lunch hour show, if we do say so ourselves.
Let them know, let them know.
If you agree, say hey. All right, now so far we brought you the news, rewind, sweet views, studio session, and daily top 5. Now it's time for us to chew it off in a minute or less. Now one of us, just one, who rants about what is currently bugging her. What's itching you?
What buggeth me?
That's why we're on this side, away from all the anger.
People that are angry.
It's true. Why do we leave so much space?
No, she's angry. Oh.
Arike, why are you trying to push the stereotype that black women are always angry?
What?
Thank you.
God.
Great. Awesome.
we're all
Now that I
black.
have your attention.
Okay.
It's not that deep. Oh.
So,
Let me just come closer.
thank you, Amanda, because we're a team.
Yeah.
So what buggeth me?
Go.
So, Aki and Popo especially was trending last week on social media, and because one a Mexican guy who I think he's in the States was like, who is this guy? This kid is so funny. And then people are like, kid? No, he's what? This is a grown man. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, fine. So he's like, wow, geez, Nigerian, calm down. Thank you for schooling me. Thank you, I got it. Anyway, so this week someone tweeted, Aki and Popo should totally be on Ellen. That's what needs to happen right now. Yo, the comment section, people were like, why do we need validation from white people? Why do they need to? They're already successful. Why do they need to go on Ellen's show? Can you calm down? Look, have a cup of tea or coffee and just relax. It's not that deep. Have a chilled bottle of, I don't know, some...
Christ.
No,
sorry. But for real though, like, always there. But for real, I think sometimes we take things too seriously. And then I appreciate people who then started saying, look, success is great, but everybody wants to go global. It's not about white people or anything. Success in Nigeria is great, success in Africa is great, and they are successful in Africa. But international success is even better.
Also, yes.
Everyone wants to keep getting better and getting bigger. And if you're exposed to Ellen, it's a bigger audience. And
I think they went too deep.
So I'm like, which one is white?
I think they even need that exposure right about now because people have been using Popo's meme.
Ellen's show.
50 Cent did.
Yes.
Rihanna's products did.
Yes.
They'll be using this face. Like, it's your time to cash out. Look, if you have the offer, go there. Don't mind Nigerians on social media.
I'm sure they don't mind. My Igbo brothers, I'm sure they won't mind.
I just want to say is when they say that Arike deserves to be on Ellen, you should not fight for me. Please, yes, I need their validation. Thank you. Please, it's okay.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Oshe, comedian. I like that. All right, guys, moving swiftly along, it's time for a quick recap of all that you might have missed in the entertainment news. And we began with Olamide, yes, the rapper who welcomed second child with, of course, his baby mama / fiance / wife. We don't know.
And of course, we talked about Kathy condemning Naira Marley's new dance, Soapy.
And in the foreign news, R. Kelly's lawyer wants R. Kelly's ex-wife jailed or fined for slamming singer in public.
And still in the foreign news, choreographer Emma Portner says Justin Bieber barely paid her anything for her work.
Oh dear. All right, guys, remember to let us know that you're watching the show by calling us on the numbers on the screen and tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag #eSplash_on-TVC. You can also win something today, yes, if you can correctly and successfully let us know which song you think is at the #1 spot this week on the countdown. Yes, you get to win a pair of kicks, sneakers, and a cap, face cap from Kicks. Bad.
Oh shit.
All right, guys, so we'll take a break now, and when we come back, it'll be time for... Are you guys ready?
Yes.
When we come back, it will be time for the banging, sick,
Challenge.
hot tunes on the most authentic, sickest countdown on TV. Stop countdown!
It's a jump, please.
What are people saying?
I don't know the lyrics, but I just love it.
Stanley.
Music is a universal language.
What did you say?
It's a universal language.
Yes.
Can we focus on more music?
Let's do that.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
These ones are
countdown.
not-
And of course, we're starting this swiftly.
Can you say
yes.
that again?
Welcome to the
Can you
Entertainment Splash
say...
countdown.
No,
Like,
you can't be saying Entertainment Splash down.
I know, right?
I feel disrespected. Can you... Who's this guy? Can you get up the
Can you
show?
take him off?
Please,
Bouncers!
Do that again.
gentlemen, in case you don't know, welcome to the most authentic countdown show on
them.
live TV. Ladies and gentlemen. We've got bragging right like that, yes.
The most authentic or the only countdown show on live TV?
We don't care about any other one.
Yeah, let's just start. I got number 10 song, See Me featuring Pato Ranking, brand new entry titled Jericho.
9-song Peruzzi, and it has over 500,000 views already on YouTube.
Number 8 on our list is from Rude Boy, Reason With Me.
At number 7, we have Slim Case featuring DJ Neptune, Tubaba, Peruzzi, Larry Gaga.
At number 6 song, Larry Gaga featuring Wizkid, and this one is titled Low.
Our number 5 video, that's Miracle featuring Kiss Daniel with True.
Our number 4 on our countdown is by Skibby. That's our style do.
Moving on the countdown, yes, let's talk about our number 3. It's Fireboy DML, Jealous.
Our number 2 song, Olamide, Oil and Gas, ladies and gentlemen.
This song is number 1 again this week. Dumebi by Rema.
Woo!